I'm proud of my service in the military. I served from 1998 to 2008. From 2006 to 2007, I served in Iraq. My mission in Iraq was to rebuild the Iraqi army from the ground up. I traveled on the borders of Syria to the borders of Iran, throughout the heart of Baghdad. And I had the experience to meet great people. And one of our greatest assets in our country are the young men and women that serve in our armed forces.
I served in the military from 1990 to 1993. I was infantry. I was in 11 Hotel, which is a tow gunner. My basic training and infantry training were at Fort Benning, Georgia, and then I was stationed at Fort Carson, Colorado, Echo Company, 1st and the 12th Infantry. What Veterans Day means to me is it's an opportunity to reflect on what those who came before us have done. My father-in-law was in Vietnam. My grandfathers all fought in World War II. So it's a long tradition of honoring those who came before us.
I served 8 years in the Navy at Great Lakes. I say I fought the Battle of Great Lakes. You know, I was never in harm's way. Though I served as a Navy corpsman and attached to a Marine unit, you've not lived until you have marched single file in a platoon of Marines in the dead of winter when it's so cold that even the birds can't sing, right? But you're walking with these Marines as they are singing Kumbaya. And I'll tell you, it was kind of a surreal moment, but it made me realize just how much heart and soul and compassion really our fighting men and women really have here in the United States, and how proud I was to serve with them.
I served a little less than 2 years, one of which was in Vietnam, 1968, February of '68, got there during Tet, the famous Tet Offensive, and served until the last day of February of '69. I was an enlisted soldier. I joined in '67. I had a brother in the Marine Corps in Vietnam and wanted to join. I wanted the adventure of being in the armed forces. I wanted to go to Vietnam. On Veterans Day, it's time to celebrate that service. And I must say again that Veterans Day is for celebration. It's not the same as Memorial Day, where we honor the dead and emphasize the dead.
Served 1982 to 1985, U.S. Army, 82nd Airborne Division. It is important to honor our veterans because a lot of them have given so much. In the last 11 years, a lot of our veterans have been doing a number of tours from Iraq to Afghanistan. People have no idea what our veterans have gone through. They're there for us fighting the front line. I believe they need to be put in front of the line when they come home and to be honored.
Actually, it was 1970, and recently I traveled back to where I spent basic training. It was in beautiful Monterey, California at Fort Ord. And everybody said, oh, that must have been nice being in California. Well, it was basic training, which is a great way to get in shape and to serve your country at the same time. But it brought back memories of that experience. It's amazing, though, to learn that there's so many veterans who are taking their own lives, maybe as many as 4 a day in the United States, because of the trauma that comes with battles. So we should always be cognizant of the contribution of the veterans, and we should be willing to react to those conditions that we sent them into by helping them out when they come back.